Hello, it's me, Troubadour, and I'm back again with another video. You know what we're doing, we're playing some customs, but with a little twist. This time, we're doing one of my favorite ways to play Super Autopets. We're doing a blind random custom pack. Now, what does that mean? So, when you're in the pack builder, there's a little button you can click to randomize your pack. So the basic idea of this is you randomize your pack, and then you click start game, and you don't look at the pack's contents while you're playing. It's just a really fun way to play. It kind of feels like you're playing like a roguelike kind of thing, and you never know what you're gonna get. Now with the random pack generation, since the changes they made like, I don't know, like a year ago, it's been a while. Random packs used to be completely random, but now it is guaranteed to, one, have chocolate, which is nice. But two, it is guaranteed to have pets with like the same archetype, how they've got like the custom tags, kind of thing. Like look at my team, for example. I've got a chipmunk in there that has the perk tag. So I know there's going to be other perk pets in this deck somewhere. What am I saying? This isn't a card game. Super Auto Pets card battle? What? No, it's gonna have other perk pets. So you saw stuff like giant squirrel was in the pack, things like that. So it's kind of nice, makes it a little more consistent that you'll have synergies going into it, because otherwise it was kind of just a crapshoot beforehand. You just hope that you got good pets, or you just spam brain dead scaling, which has always been a good strategy in Super Auto Pets. But here, on level, we get pretty good. We get Humphead Rasp, very nice disruption pet. Don't really do much right now, but can go really well into the late game. Honestly, I've been on like a Humphead Rasp like binge lately. Really been loving it. Now, the reason I'm playing this game here is I mentioned in the last video, I've been trying to do some fun team ideas. Obviously, there's the free-to-play links with double level 3 Ram team, that grounded challenge that I've been trying to do. That hasn't gone very successfully, and so, when you're getting burnt out with something, this goes for all aspects of life. If something's starting to get really frustrating and burning out, just take a break. Just like take a break, dude. Like I was getting pretty frustrated with, losing over and over, especially because, winning with 2 level 3 Rams on your team is not the easiest thing in the world, especially if you're using a pack that's all free to play pets in Customs Arena. So, I decided to take a break. That could mean playing something else, or just, I've lost a lot. Let's just be done with the game for the day. I decided to take a break, get a little palate cleanser, and I did blind random packs. You just got to switch it up when you're getting burnt out. Trust me, if you take a break and come back, you'll feel so much better, and you'll play so much better than you ever did before. That goes for like any game. Like if you're really into like some kind of competitive fighting game or shooter or something like that. Like, even if you're not taking a break, like, oh no, I'm not practicing, I'm active. You're not actively getting bad if you're not practicing. You're resting your mind, getting yourself, you're readjusting, getting back into the rhythm of it. And then by the time you eventually come back, you're just like, you lock in. That's all I'm saying. So that's what I was doing here, getting a little palate cleanser, doing a blind random pack. At the time of recording this, I'm recording this like the night before this comes out. This was recorded the day before, right? Yeah, this was recorded, this footage was from Wednesday or Thursday. Today is Friday when I'm recording this, and they'll go on Saturday. At the time, I had just lost my first 9-win run doing the free-to-play stuff, and boy, oh boy, I was not feeling very good, especially after like, at that point, I had like 40 attempts, so I decided to take a break and do this, which was fun. But today, as of recording, I hit the 9 wins 3 times today. Literally got to 9 wins 3 times, lost all 3. Now, one of them was like, I got to like turn 22 playing free to play. I don't know how that happened. That was kind of like, I was going to lose. I knew that much. But the other 2, man, they were heartbreakers, man. I was going so good, and then just suddenly everything just fell off a cliff, and you feel bad. So I, took a break, decided to play some other stuff, worked on some Pimp My Pack submissions in the meantime, that sort of thing. I am still working on those. After my Pimp My Pack video, I got like 4 new, I think I'm at 5 Pimp My Packs now I gotta do. So, we're gonna get through those slowly. Thank everyone for being patient. But, we're getting some fun synergies here. Let me talk about the game now that I'm actually playing it. Ooh, look at that. We've reduced their attack, but they get it back. So we got some interesting ways to scale, which is neat. We've got this Markor scaling, a pet I don't use very often, but in the right team can be really good, especially combo it with Tiger and Mushroom. It can get a lot of scaling very fast. Now is always good. Humphead Rasp goes well into late game, like I said. And then we've got the coconut crab just because coconut is really good, especially when we can get multiple of them at higher levels. Face the cobra here, level 1.5. We reduce this, it only does 1 damage of snipes. Does take out my coconut annoyingly enough, but we didn't really need it against this team, honestly. Kind of a relief. And then we have Farmer Dog on the team, really just to trigger my coconut crab. I could have switched out for something like the T-Rex you saw there, but you know, I'm already getting some scaling from the Markor. And with the level 1 Farmer Dog, I just have to buy 1 food onto the coconut crab every turn to guarantee I'll get that coconut trigger. Really love the change where it's not permanent coconut anymore, but you only need 2 foods instead of 3. It just feels 1, a lot more fair, and 2, a lot more flexible, which I really enjoyed about the coconut crab nowadays. Very good pet, also free to play. Very good if you're running free to play thing. I should say free to play in arena in customs arena is hard, but there are ways to win. You know, pets like coconut crab, like you can do a lot of food scaling. You can do elephant blowfish. You know, you can do like summon tempo, but don't try to win with 2 level 3 ramps. That's all I'll say. Here we face Yoguru running a classic, you know, summon stall thing that Yoguru loves to do. But our coconut there blocks the 30 damage snipe from the black rhino. Because of that, we're actually able to draw. Dude, coconut is pretty good. Let's go. At this point, just looking for some better food perks for my pets. Maybe looking to level up my humphead, wrasse, or coconut crab as well. So I'm gonna get a stat food for my coconut crab. Didn't find it, but went ahead and throw the pancakes on it. Pancakes would have been nice for my farmer dog, but I want to make sure I got the coconut this turn, the double coconut. Face a level up team with Baycat and Kraken. That's pretty cool. Baycat, very fun pet. You don't see very often. Probably because it's not super strong, but it's a very fun pet. I remember one time forever ago, side rant, I did a, I don't know what I was thinking. I thought it'd be really fun to try to do an Anubis Baycat team. One, Baycat at higher levels, the summons stats are way too, yeah, you get more summons, but the stats are base stats. So like you saw, there's like a 5-3 links. Not that great. And then 2, to run Anubis Baycat effectively, you're basically running a 2 squad. So yeah, it was a fun idea, not very fun in practice, as we faced another Lamprey team. That's 2 Lamprey teams in 1 run. You don't get to see that pet very often. I think it's good in the right team, but you don't see it very often. But we are on 9 wins. We'll go ahead and get a mushroom on an ally because mushroom now is really good. And then we'll get our coconut on the coconut crab. Don't get the humphead leveled up, but we honestly have pretty nice stats all around. And what do we face here on 9 wins with our blind random team? It's a double 50-50 with Terrorbird giving Peanut to their front pet. They also have Stegosaurus as well, but they have Peanut. Well, guess what? I have Coconut. Coconut blocks all damage, and I get that twice. The Firefly takes out the other part of it though. But because of that, we're able to get through the Peanut unit, use our other big unit to clean it up, and we get the blind random win. So yay! If you're, you know, wanting to take a break from the Customs Arena, a lot of really strong teams out there, just take a break and try some blind random packs. It's a lot of fun. But yeah, that's going to be it for me today. Thank you all so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, do the generic stuff. I'll catch you guys in the next video. But until then, as always, stay true.